Imagine holding an iPhone so thin, it almost disappears in your pocket, yet still powerful enough to crush everyday tasks, run AI features, and look like something from the future. Well, that's exactly what Apple's doing with the iPhone 17 Air, and trust me, this changes everything. Welcome back, viewers! James here! If you're into tech that's sleek, bold, and packed with surprises, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow phone lovers. We're just getting started. So, what makes this new iPhone stand out? It's not just thin, it's 5.5 mm thin. That's almost the width of 2 credit cards stacked together. Even with the camera bump, it's only 9.5 mm, and the weight, just 145 grams. This is Apple's lightest and slimmest iPhone ever. But here's where it gets wild. Apple did all of that without stripping away performance. And before we even dive deeper, yes, I'll get to the camera change, the new display tech, and the chip. But quick question, have you noticed what's missing from recent iPhones? The fun colors. Apple used to go bold. Remember the purple iPhone 12. Now, the iPhone 17 Air might come in a shade of blue so light, you'll be squinting to see it. Some say it looks white under sunlight. Why is Apple playing it safe? That's a question I'll come back to later, because there's more going on behind that decision than meets the eye. Now, back to what is changing. For the first time ever, Apple's placing the selfie camera on the left. Yup, left aligned inside a 24MP punch hole cutout. No notch, no dynamic island. On the back, just one 48MP main camera, but it sits inside a sleek horizontal bar, kind of like what we've seen on the Pro Max or rumored Ultra model. Apple's clearly trying to reclaim space on the inside, and this layout helps them keep the phone ultra slim without killing battery or heat dissipation. Under the hood, we're looking at A19 chip, not the A19 Pro, but don't let that fool you. This chip still handles iOS 26 AI features and a 120Hz display. Yup, the Air is getting Pro-level smoothness. Finally, it's using an LTPS panel instead of LTPO, so you don't get variable refresh rates, but it'll still feel buttery and ultra responsive. And speaking of screens, it's a 6.6 Super Retina OLED with 3000 nits peak brightness. It's brighter than anything Apple's put in a non-Pro iPhone, and protected by a tougher, next-gen ceramic shield. It's beautiful, thin, light. But here's the concern, thinner displays may crack more easily. That's what some early reports are saying. Will Apple's durability reputation take a hit? Or is this display more rugged than it looks? That's a mystery we'll likely see answered soon with drop tests and reviews. Oh, and Apple didn't cut any corners on connectivity either. You still get MagSafe, the new C1 modem for faster 5G and better signal in tough areas, plus Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3, and full NFC support. And of course, it's running iOS 26, which is expected to launch with a new AI assistant layer and a redesigned control center. Now, if you're wondering, how does this stack up against the rest of the iPhone 17 lineup? Let's break it down quickly. The 17 finally gets a 1DH LTPO screen on a 6.1-inch body, 40MP dual cameras in the A19 chip. It starts at around $80.50. Then there's the Air 6.6-inch 120Hz display, thinner body, 1.9er camera, and a sleeker bill of $950. The 17 Pro bumps up to 6.3 inches with a Sunken A19 Pro chip, 4 cameras including a periscope zoom, 12GB of RAM, Pons runs 150. And topping it all, the 17 Ultra massive 6.9-inch display, all the Pro Max bells and whistles, LiDAR, the same A19 Pro, and a giant 4700 battery. That beast starts at $250. But here's the twist. While Apple is going big on performance and subtlety, Samsung is going equally big on aesthetics and deals. The Galaxy S25 Edge, for example, is expected to launch with titanium silver, jet black, and a frosty icy blue. Also pale, they look like luxury paint swatches. You'd think the color market just turned minimalist overnight. Back to Apple though. The iPhone 17 Air is more than just another iPhone. It's a statement. It's meant for people who want the feel of a Pro phone, but without the extra cameras or heavy build. And honestly, it might be Apple's best non-Pro move in years. Now here's where I want to hear from you. Would you give up a few features just to have the lightest, thinnest, cleanest iPhone Apple's ever made? Or do you think the single camera setup and pale colors are deal breakers? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, Apple's September event is right around the corner. If there's one thing Apple loves, it's surprising us at the last minute. Maybe there's a secret new color they're hiding. Or maybe that rumored new MagSafe accessory will steal the show. Either way, I'll be covering everything the second it drops, so make sure you're subscribed, because you won't want to miss what's next.